point of view, it's 8th grade. You're sitting in your math class, bored to death. All you are thinking is, ugh, when will I ever use this math? Isn't there any math out there that is actually interesting? Well, hold on there, buddy. Math isn't that bad. You just gotta think more critically about it and apply it. There is no better way to show this with derivatives. Yeah, I get it. Graphs can be boring. Looking at lines and finding arbitrary values is not the most fun thing in the world. But all that changes when you look at the slope. Yeah. To find these so-called derivatives, you take the formula f of b minus the f of the a divided by the b minus a. You just plug in the values based on the function and ta-da! There you go. Cool, huh? Ugh, this method is time-consuming and boring. I want a formula that'll give the rate of change it for you instead of me doing the work. That's where I save you, my friend. I will present you the derivatives cheat sheet with 8 main categories of derivatives, but I'm gonna shorten it to 6 since you're still learning algebra. Now for starters, the single values like 2x use the power rule. To find this derivative, take the exponent minus it by 1, and then take the original exponent value, multiply it with the rest. For product rule, it's a bit more complicated, but remember this song when solving. Left d right minus right d left. The d sound tells you where the derivatives are, and lets you solve the derivative of two multiplied terms. Hang in there, buddy. The equation rule is the best. Alright, you know the basics for the single terms. I'll just show you the formulas and rules to make it go by quicker, okay? Similar to the product rule, just remember this song. Low d high minus high d low. Draw the line, square the low. See how finding the answer can be fun at times? Math doesn't always have to torture you. Now here's the important part. Never, ever forget the chain rule. For this one, treat the problem like an onion based on the parentheses in the problems. This examples demonstrate the layers well to proper cook up a nice bowl of derivioli. Did the onions make you cry? It's okay, me too. Now for the last two categories, all you need to know is these four formulas, and if the x is a g of x value, you multiply by g of x's derivative, which helps a lot in making it simpler. I know, I felt a huge relief when I realized this correlation. All of these steps give a function that gives the rate of change, despite the steps varying quite drastically, but after these steps, plugging in values is all that's left. Now, isn't looking at graphs a bit more fun now, and not super boring? For a real-life application, we can look at position, velocity, and acceleration. You may not see a correlation, but lo and behold, there is a correlation. Take a minute and observe. The velocity value is the slope of the position, and the acceleration value is the slope of the velocity. Isn't that beautiful? Derivative rules are also used to calculate rockets going into space, and the calculation needed to reach their destinations allow them to provide services to humanity. This is the definition of how math can be awesome and beautiful and not something daunting. Hopefully now you can look at the beautiful patterns that math shows us and why you are taught it in school. Huh, guess math isn't that bad, I guess. Thanks, teacher.